but blue, and launches those. But if you put Zilla Schneider into your inventory, you will actually launch Zilla Schneider. Now the difference with this is, it can sort of like, as you saw, it gets rid of the grass and stuff. Trying it like that, it will sort of destroy grass, but it won't do much else. If I take that out of my inventory, and to deguard this one, you use Z, X, right click to summon it, and Z to take it off. You can also grab the Quincy Pentacle, I think you pronounce it right, and this one is the web bow. So this one, as you don't actually have to release, just hold right click. That's quite loud. Hold right click and it will just keep shooting. But again, if you put Zilla Schneider into your inventory somewhere, you will shoot Zilla Schneider. But this one, unfortunately, will not shoot it more than once. It will only shoot it once, but it does a bit more damage to the terrain. Like, it won't do anything massive, but it will actually like skim the grass off. Why does the rain always have to come? So if you just give me a second, there we go, toggle it down. So what that'll do, so all this does is go onto the Zilla Schneider, and that's about it. Now onto the masks. So for now, I'm going to go back to the what do you call it? Shinigami. That's right. Shinigami. For sure. Yep. No. That was wrong. Wait. Right. Sorry about that. I'm going to go back to Shinigami. Now, another thing you can do, let me just like put all these like weird things away. Now, you can get masks. There is a wide variety of them. You can get the all hollow mask, which is a new kind of hollow, a Menace Grande, which I will be showing you later, and the Grand Fisher, which I'll also be showing you later. You can also get Ichigo's half mask. I'll show you that one first, actually. So with the half mask, all you do to put them on is you right click. Now because I'm in creative, I've just made a new one. Now what Ichigo's half mask does is it gives you the look of a mask. So if I go to F5, it looks like I've actually got his mask on. And yeah, so this one will most of the ones will give you buffs. So this one gives you speed, strength, regeneration, and restraint. I don't know which one that one is. So if you take that off, I put on the Menace Grande. Why did you place it on? It doesn't seem like that one wants to work for me. Okay then, if I put on Grand Fisher. I don't think you can actually put on the Grand Fisher. Actually, no. These three masks you can't actually wear. Sorry, I forgot that. Now, what you can wear is the Stalker Hollow. This one just gives you strength, but again, you will be wearing an actual mask. So you can be wearing that one. That one just gives you, the Stalker one just gives you strength. You can get a wolf, which doesn't actually give you anything, but as you can see through the character, I do have a mask on that's got a snout. Then there's the Bat Hollow, which gives you night vision. Then there's Spider Hollow. This one gives you jump boost. So as you can see, I am actually jumping higher than what I was before. Then there's the Blaze Hollow, which gives you speed, like even more speed. Then the last three, Snake Hollow, or I don't know if you would remember, but the Snake Hollow is Orihime's sort of her brother's hollow, that kind of design. I will be showing you all of these hollows later. There's the Golem Hollow. This one's actually doesn't give you anything, which is a bit sucky. And the Wasp Hollow. For me personally, this reminds me of one of the, can't remember his name, but he went with Aizen to the evil place, but he was blind. So yeah, that's all of the masks. The one part I don't like is that you can't wear these three. I'm guessing since they might be too big to wear or something, or they just haven't implemented the wearability in it. So some clothing and armor is the Shinigami outfit. What this will do is it will put on sort of Shinigami clothing onto you, and you can actually use flash step with C. So if you press C, you will actually they can spam this, but as you can see, it is taking off my spirit energy. Now Kuntis can also do this, but you have to be an actual Quincy, and instead of wearing the Shinigami clothes, you have to be wearing the Quincy clothes. So if I take these off now, so let me just set faction Quincy, so Q U I N C Y. If I put these on, now, as you can see, I look a bit more like a Quincy, but if I press C, I do the exact same thing. Now what the nice thing is, they have added a sound effect, so if you press it once, you will hear this. But if you spam it, you won't really hear anything, as you can see. Now this is a lot easier for getting around, but unfortunately it takes away your spirit. So if you just put in spirit and then your name again, your spirit will be replenished. So that's about that. Pretty sure those are the only two that actually give you abilities. So if I put those there, if I just get rid of these, because they don't really need to be there. So you also get the Aroncar. So I don't think this gives you anything, like any abilities, but to be wearing their sort of suit. So I don't think it does anything to you. So it's not that great. You can have the male and female academy things, so the Shinigami Academy. Now it's up to your preference. The blue is actually the male, and that's what that one looks like. And then the red is the female. So that's what that one looks like. Some other things you can do is the male and female school clothes, and a soul chain. If you don't know what a soul chain is, it is what every soul has on their chest that sort of like keeps them in a certain space. So that's what the male clothing looks like. And the female. So, oh, whoops, should have done that. And then the soul chain you put on your torso, and if I go to F5, you can see there is actually a chain on my chest, but this will give you slowness. Now, the reason that it still seems to be walking average is because I've got a high spirit energy, but if I go set spirit and then go back to the original, so 50, you walk quite slow. So let's just go back to 1,000 and take this guy off. Now, as you can see, I have only 5 spirit energy, which is not good. You can write in the spirit and then the sort of like your name, or you can eat Reiatsu, which I'll get to later. But as you can see, all this will do is it will actually replenish your soul, but it won't replenish it that fast. So all you gotta do is it and then your name, as I said earlier, and now I'm full. So I'll just chuck these away. So there are decorational blocks. I don't see how these ones here are decorational, but these ones in my opinion, definitely are. So this one is like the traditional sort of like walling sort of thing. And then the lantern has a Japanese symbol on it, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what it stands for. And so those are them. And then there are these. So the soul quartz or Reiatsu or don't know what that is, mask or all these weird things. I don't personally find them decorative. And then there are these. This one, when you right click with the poison Shikai, these will appear and hurt the enemy. These do the same, but they'll heal the enemy. So Reiatsu, as I showed you before, you actually get it from killing the hollows. There are mask shards, which I showed you earlier how to make. Soul cloth, which is a Reiatsu block surrounded by Reiatsu. Soul quartz, I don't know what you would use it for. Soul steel, which is made by an iron surrounded by Reiatsu. Then there's a hollow tome. The hollow tome is crafted with a mask shard and a book. And what this will do is it'll tell you what hollow gives you what hollow points. But the only sucky part is it tells you in mask form. It doesn't give their name, it just gives the mask.